Good morning, everyone. Hi, how are you? It is currently Sunday, January 25th, and I'm feeling cozy and like I just want to be under a blanket today. It snowed last night. I'll post a picture. It was really pretty. I think it's already starting to melt because the sun is very bright today. But it was so pretty this morning to see the snow. I'm feeling good. I had a call with my mentorship container that I'm part of. We do weekly body doubling calls on Sundays where we all just get on and talk about what tasks we want to accomplish and carve out just like an hour to work on those tasks and then check back in, share how it went, and go about the rest of our day. And it's really, really helpful to have it in the beginning of the week and to just have a dedicated time that I'm being held accountable to. I want to show up to these calls and hear what other people are up to and then also share my things. And it's been really helpful to just have some kind of structure and schedule imposed on my creative stuff. I don't know. It just gives me like a dedicated time to think about what I want to accomplish this week, what I want to focus on. We have a 30-day challenge, another 30-day challenge coming up in February. Well, I guess it won't be 30 days because February is a short month, but we're doing a monthly challenge again. And I was trying to think of what I wanted to do for that challenge. Last time I did 30 days of drawing. Make a drawing every single day for 30 days. And I did pretty good. I definitely missed a few days, but it helped a lot to have that as a goal. And in the group, we have these there was like a spreadsheet that we could track our progress and mark off the days that we did and stuff. And so that was really helpful and good. And so I'm trying to think what I want to focus on for this next challenge. And when I did those drawings, I didn't really post any of them. I didn't want to put pressure on them to look a certain way or to be finished or to be at a certain quality. And I think I have it's always the perfectionist tendency of like, oh, if it's not good, I don't want to post it. And so I'm thinking maybe this month is I will do another either drawing or painting challenge and actually post it. And then one of my mentors suggested doing live drawing or painting on Substack, doing like little 20-minute carved out live drawing sessions where I'm sharing what I'm making and I'm also making the art because I don't want to neglect one for the other. I feel like sometimes I get too focused on building my presence on a platform and just sharing things that are going on in my life or little updates and stuff. And even filming and editing and doing all this stuff for my YouTube channel. I want it to be in service of the actual art making and not taking away from that. So I felt like I haven't created as much art as I have been wanting to. it's only January. Like I'm also trying to be very gracious with myself. But I want to make sure that the art making and the sharing of the art happens in tandem and that it serves each other. So maybe by the end of this video, I will have decided what that strategy is going to be. But right now I'm thinking if I can be brave enough, which I know I can, I know it's in me, I know I have kind of this, I love a challenge. I love a challenge. And once it's proposed to me and I feel that like anxiety or a little bit of fear, like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And I hear myself saying these like limiting beliefs, it's like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I know what the fear reveals where I need to expand. My other mentor, Zoe, is always quoting, I don't know, I can't remember who the original person is that says this, but fear is a natural reaction of moving closer to the truth. And I think about that often. That is like wedged in my brain. And so when I feel those feelings of fear or anxiety rising up, I know what I need to do. It's like such a clear indicator of like, well, I know what I need to do. So that's what I'm thinking I will do for this 30-day challenge. And I'm just trying to kind of work up my courage and also just like putting in place, you know, the grace and positive self-talk that I will maintain if I miss a day or like it doesn't go perfectly or if I feel exposed. I think one thing I'm learning is that like vulnerability and being seen in imperfection is always an area that I can grow into. And YouTube is certainly challenging that. It's an excellent playground for meeting myself with loving kindness and non-judgment and acceptance of all of my quirks and all of my little things that I do. I actually really love it. I feel like it's a beautiful mirror of like, wow, that's me. That's really me. Like, is that really me? That's crazy. I don't know. It's fascinating. I'm learning so much. Yeah, so today I have a little bit of time. It's going to be a little bit of a mix between studio time. I'm going to show you guys a typewriter that I got, and I'm going to share a clip of right before I got it and my reaction immediately after getting it, because it was magical. And just the whole story of me getting this typewriter is magical and evidence of the universe working to support me in my dreams being realized. It's just like another little reminder of like, oh, okay, I'm supported. I am loved. I am like always right on time. And it's beautiful. So I'll share a little bit about that. And then also I want to share this coffee table, this makeshift coffee table that I have created for myself. Let me go ahead and do that now. For a while, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace, I don't know, online even, I wanted a coffee table that I could stow away when I'm not using it. Because I love sitting on the floor and drawing and writing and working on things. I love sitting on the floor. I love having a little cushion and sitting on the floor and working. Even on my laptop, typing. I love it. I love it so much. But I don't have a lot of floor space in my apartment, and so I was trying to find a coffee table that I could either fold up and like slide under the couch when I'm not using it, or something that could be assembled and disassembled really easily. It's very specific. I feel like I have a very specific thing that I'm looking for in a coffee table. And things that I was seeing, like online, foldable coffee tables that look nice and aren't just like cheap little, plastic ones, are like hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that. And then I saw an idea on Pinterest, so I did it, and it's functioning really well. I'm actually loving this setup, and so I'm excited to share that with you. Let me get up out of this warm, cozy blanket. So I'm in my robe and my pajamas still. It's just a cozy Sunday, okay? What do you expect? I've got my cozy little coffee. It's probably cold now. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you the coffee table. I wish I had a wider lens so that I could get a bigger view of the space, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing soon enough. Basically, I just use these cinder blocks. And I like it because when it's by the couch on this side, I can use it as like another little side table and put things there. And voila! That's literally it. Cost like 20 bucks. And it's so nice because perfect height. I love doing work here. I like it too because I have this as my like back support, so I can, you know, I don't know. It just feels comfy. It feels really cozy to work here. So yeah, let me go grab a cushion and I'll set up my little workstation. I don't know. I feel like it was just good for me to remember that things can be really simple and you don't have to sever an arm and a leg to have a functional thing that works for you. And I like it because I can put it away when I'm not using it, set it up. I think it looks cool. I love industrial materials, so it gives me like a nice, like, ooh, industrial vibes. I might end up staining the plywood, but I kind of like the light, like finish or unfinished. So we'll see. I'm also still looking for a rug. I am still looking for a rug. One that's not too heavy also, so that I can roll it up and put it away when I'm working on big art projects. But that will come in due time. There's been a few that I've seen on Marketplace that I'm like, ooh, I love it. And then as it goes with Marketplace, people don't respond to messages and it just kind of falls through. So that's all right. The right rug will come to me when it's ready. But I'm really loving how my space is coming together. It feels just so me. It's so me. And one of these days, I will try to film a studio/apartment tour because I've had to be really creative with how I use a small space. And to me, it's like the perfect size. I don't know, it feels manageable in terms of like keeping it clean. I think if I had anything bigger, it would just my junk expands, and if you give it too much room, it will just grow. So this helps me to keep my junk and collections and I don't know, mess. I'm learning to like reframe these things in my mind and normalize it a little bit more and take away a little bit of the shame that I have around my mess, because yeah, it's I feel like it's a derivative of purity culture and white supremacy and oppressive structures that make me feel ashamed to take up space and to have mess and to not be perfect and pristine and all of the gross, icky stuff. So I'm learning to reframe that a little bit in my mind. But anyways, what was I talking about? Let me show you my typewriter. I am about to go pick up a typewriter. Friend of a friend has a few to sell. They are wanting to get rid of. So, I have been talking about a typewriter for I don't know how long. This video is chaotic. Don't mind me. So, today's the day. I get a typewriter. This is amazing. Let's fucking go. And they live like 4 minutes away, which is hilarious. Like, I could walk there if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to carry a typewriter all the way back, so we just gonna do a little trip. But okay, analog. Okay, 2026, year of analog. I'm kind of salty. Not salty. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny that this is trending now. Not to say that I'm a hipster or anything, but I feel like I caught wind of this movement before it became a mainstream thing. So I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. But bro, are you fucking kidding me? I love Community. What do you mean I just got a Royal typewriter for free? All because a few months ago, literally, I am so blessed. I don't know how this happens to me, but I'm so fucking blessed. This is just crazy to me. This is the power of having a specific vision and a specific claim, like, I'm gonna get a typewriter. I want a typewriter. And speaking it and telling other people about it. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. I feel like I have been just telling everybody, like, I want to get a typewriter. I really want to do more analog things. Like, I want to type my letters with a typewriter. And then bam, there's this amazing person. Amazing. Like, their energy, divine. I don't, like, huh? They exist. They just exist. They collect typewriters. They probably had, like, 50. Like, I only saw a few. Some were displayed. Some I could tell that they were being used and being loved. Some I feel like are just collected, like, because they're cool. But to just be gifted a typewriter, are you fucking kidding me? It's nice too. Like, she's beautiful. She's green. She has nice little keys. I love her case. Ah, are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? La reina. La reina. La reina. La reina. La reina. La reina. Number one, I was sold. I was sold. I was expecting to have to, like, dish out, scrounge in my little bank account because I just wanted it so bad that it was going to be worth it. It was going to be worth it. It was going to be worth it. I thought this was like a sales pitch. I thought they were doing all that to try to sell me on a product. But that was just free. That was just a gift. It's just a gift. See? Service berry. Service berry. Service berry. Service berry. 2 words for you. Service berry. It's actually 1 word. Y'all, what the fuck? I cannot believe this. And see, this is why I need to get so fucking clear on what my goals are. Because when I speak it, magic happens. I just can't. What do you mean it's free? I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. And every single time, man, I almost got taken out of my joy because there's a fucking Trump sticker on the back of this fucking car. Whatever, I'm not looking. Shit, why did that... I hate that. What was I saying? I don't know. Okay, so yes, I, like... Shit like this happens to me frequently. Where magical things happen. I just get stuff. People love to give me stuff. People love to support me. People love to just help me realize my dream. Like, they didn't have to listen to me yapping about a typewriter and actually do something with that information. But they went to their friend who's like, what the fuck? The things that had to go and happen so that I could get this typewriter. Like, that's so miraculous and amazing, and I'm just, what do you mean? And the fact that I haven't even met in person, and yet this whole thing was worked out. Community. I'm just like, wait, what? Amazing. I don't even know where I'm driving. I just feel like I needed to go for a drive after that. I'm just like, whoa, bro. Huh? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Shoot. Anyways, if you want typed letters from yours truly, just know there's a whole community behind me, supporting me. just from me. This is from my whole community coming together and supporting me and simultaneously supporting you. Like, life really is crazy. Life really is that crazy. I love you guys so much, and you're about to feel that tangibly in these letters. Like, all of this is just about to just overflow in everything I do. This generosity, this care, this... Oh, I see. It's a stuff. It's a... What's happening here? Like, just know, the gift does not end here. The gift keeps on going and flowing, and I feel so honored to be like one little channel on the route for love and abundance and generosity to flow. Like, how lucky am I that it gets to flow through me? Love you, peaches. Love you, muffins. Love you, darlings. I'll keep you all posted. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. It's like so sunny. I hope I'm in frame in all of this. But anyways, that's all for now. Have a beautiful, scrumptious, delicious day. Love you. So this is Reina. She's a royal typewriter. And I'm still learning typewriter lingo and terms. But I love her so much. She is so amazing. And I've been having so much fun just learning her and playing with her. I've typed up a few things. I feel like ever since getting her, I just want to type all of my lists. Like, if I'm going to make a list, like a to-do list or a grocery list or whatever, I want it to be typed. Like, there's no reason for me to be using my notes app. Like, oh, I want to use a typewriter. Yeah, and I think this is part of why I was on the hunt for a typewriter, is because I really have been wanting to start a mail club. I do a monthly newsletter over on Substack. I just recently transferred my newsletter. I used to just do it through my website, but now I've started publishing it on Substack and getting a few more followers. People are, subscribing, tuning in. It's amazing. And I've been really thinking about, man, like, the way that I kind of designed my newsletter is meant to feel like a vintage letter, like a vintage love letter that you're receiving via the post. And I'm just romanticizing the whole process. Like, every time I sit down to write my little monthly newsletter, I feel like I channel a specific vibe that's very like, I'm romanticizing the fuck out of life right now. Like, these are all the things that have been happening, and like, I don't know. I love writing letters. It's just been such a fun form of expression for me. And I feel like I'm becoming a better writer through it. Although I know I have so much room to grow. But it's fun. I don't know. I just am enjoying having that outlet to bring people into my sphere, my world, let them hear my voice, my thoughts, my perspective, my personality a little bit. I feel like my personality in writing is a little bit different than my personality in video, is a little different than the voice I have in painting. It's different than, I don't know. I just feel like each medium, I'm a little bit different. And it's like how people talk about different languages will bring out different personality traits. So in one language, you might speak very kind of politely or um, cordially, formally. And then in another language, maybe you're more aggressive or abrasive or funny or playful or I don't know. I think about that often. And I feel like my different creative outlets are like different languages that I speak. And each thing brings out a different side of me. And it's fun to express those different facets. So, anyways, I have been thinking about starting a mail club because I really want these letters to be physical. I really love the idea of people receiving typed letters from me. Like, that's just so cute and romantic and fun. And I love the idea of it. So I'm trying to see like what form that takes, if it's going to be long letters or just a quick little blurb, maybe like a postcard, a monthly postcard. I've also had the idea of doing typewriter art, and I've done a couple of practices. I'll get up and show. But I was like, ooh, that could be really cool too if it's like a combination between typewriter art with like a little paragraph or blurb or poem that inspired me or a quote or just something I'm thinking about. I don't know. There's a lot of room for play and exploration, and I'm so curious to see what it ends up being. But yeah, I just want to like play with it first and like have no rules and just experiment and see what I can do with this. And yeah, once I have a better idea of my voice through it and the kind of things I like to create with my typewriter, I think eventually I will want to create a little monthly mail club. And that's probably going to be through Patreon. I've been wanting to start a Patreon just already. And I've thought about like doing little postcards or stickers or little mini prints of my artwork, like a monthly drawing that gets turned into a postcard. I've like been playing with all of these ideas. But I want it to be like, I don't know, so me and so mine and so my voice that I'm really just trying to hone in on what that is. And eventually, maybe, I'll announce it and advertise it. Maybe by the end of this vlog, I'll have a better idea after a few more days of practicing and using it. Because I think it would be fun to start in February. Start a little monthly mail club. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know what that turns into. But for now, I'm just gonna clickety clack a little bit. And I have a meeting later today at 4 with I'm part of a committee that plans the Dia de Muertos parade in Albuquerque every year. My uncle had a hand in founding this committee, and he got me plugged into it, and it's been so good to just be in community with Chicano activists, and I feel like I've just been absorbing a lot since I've started attending the meetings. And at the last one, I was just expressing like, yeah, I feel like right now I'm just absorbing like what the mission is and what the needs are and how the group functions, like what the dynamics are. And then I think I want to offer my skills in some kind of way. I don't know how yet. I really don't know what need I can fulfill, but it's just been really good to be part of this committee, and it's exciting. So yeah, I have a little bit until that meeting happens, and I gotta get dressed and changed, obviously, but I'm just gonna be typing away. This is an example of the typewriter art. I was just experimenting and playing with it. But yeah, I want to do more. Just little abstract boys like this. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much potential. So, let's see. I don't know. I just like playing with the different textures that can be made. Different symbols give different textures. I really like using the colon as like little sparkles almost. I don't know. It looks sparkly to me. I like little shading. But we'll keep practicing. We'll keep trying things. I think it would be cool if I lightly sketched on a piece of paper an image. It also really reminds me of filet crochet and like pixel art and even cross stitching. I don't know. I feel like there's a fiber arts element to this. It just really reminds me of like stitches. So I think it would be cool to either draw my own like little pixel art thing or find a pattern. Like, what if I went to the library and found cross-stitch patterns and then I typed them? That would be so cute. That would be so cute. Or little filet crochet patterns. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, I gotta get going to my meeting now. I'll check in later. All right. One of the committee members. Hold on, let me just do Hello. I'm back from my meeting. One of the committee members made tamales to share with the group today, and they're so good. I grabbed a couple to take home. The meeting went really well. It's the first meeting of the year, so it's kind of just setting goals and we went over like the bylaws today. Our agreement for how committee members will participate and what roles they play, blah, 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 like a lot of bureaucratic kind of stuff. And it's good. I feel like it's useful information for me to have and to participate in these kinds of meetings because I don't know when this experience could come in handy. We're talking about applying for 501c3 status, even in the midst of all of these cuts. And so going through that process, I think will be really interesting if that's what we decide to do. But I learned of a way that I can contribute my talents. Notes. So we were talking about fundraising for the year and just things that have worked in the past, blah, blah, blah. They usually do like t-shirts and stickers and other kinds of merchandise to sell at different community events, vending opportunities, and all of those funds are used to go towards the annual event, which is the Dia de Muertos parade and workshops and all of that. So they were saying, what did they say? Yeah, requesting original artwork that anyone could donate to the committee for use in producing merchandise or selling at their tabling events and stuff. So I was like, oh, art? You need art? So I think that's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create an original artwork. I don't know what yet. Obviously, I just learned about this, but yeah, a piece of original artwork that I could gift to them, donate to them, for use of reproduction and selling at their vending events as a way to fundraise. So that feels like a really cool project. And it's something I care about. It's something I'm actively wanting to be more involved in. So it feels cool to have like, oh, I could do that. So yeah, we talked a lot about I was going to record the meeting, but then, I don't know, I feel like some of the information is sensitive, especially right now, just out of respect for privacy. It's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna record this. But we were just talking a lot about how to be more involved in our community, distributing resources and materials about information. Yeah. I'm hesitant to even speak on these things because I don't want to basically, how can we be practicing what we preach and doing the work to support our community, especially because the whole organization is centered around Chicano resistance and keeping culture and traditions alive. So that's the main mission, but there's a lot that goes on in tandem with that. And during these horrific times, yeah. I just don't want to implicate this committee in any kind of like thing that could come back to negatively impact their work. So that is as much as I'll say. Yeah. I'm just gonna enjoy these tamales and wind down, kinda, for the night. Maybe I'll paint, maybe I won't, but it's been a good day, a good Sunday, good start to the week. I'm excited for what is in store in the next couple of days. I guess I'm just feeling really good because in the midst of everything and so much fear and so much uncertainty and so much just chaos happening. I mean, everything is being exposed. Everything is just, we're finally seeing true colors. We're finally seeing what's been hiding behind the veil. Not so secretly, like it's been kind of, it's just becoming more obvious. But yeah, in such times, I'm grateful to be in spaces and in relationships and in, I feel like community is such an overused word, but seriously, I feel so grateful to be surrounded by support, mental, emotional, practical, like, yeah, just support. And any way that I can further the gift of that, the gift of community, and create more opportunities for that in my life and the spaces I occupy, that I want to do that. The worst thing we could do is isolate ourselves. So I'm grateful to have spaces to talk and reflect and not be alone and gather courage and inspiration and camaraderie. Just like, yeah,